Best friend. Best friend. What is a best friend? What's a best friend to you? A best friend is supposed to be that person you're supposed to call about anything, anyone, any situation. That's like your partner in crime.
My bullshit is your bullshit, and your bullshit is my bullshit.
My bullshit is your bullshit. Your bullshit is my bullshit. That's the agreement. That's the best friend agreement. Best friend should not be determined with time. Just because I've known you for what? Let's say 10 years. But if I barely know anything about you, how am I your best friend? Or how are you my best friend? It shouldn't be based on time. It should be based on experience. How much do you know of that person? Do you know a lot? If something were to go down, how quick are you to jump on the person that's making your best friend sad? It should be based on respect. It should be based on trust, love, honesty, loyalty. If you two don't have that going on, then what's the point of even calling someone a best friend? A best friend, that's like your number one friend. Or number two, you can have multiple best friends, but to be called a best friend, that's like your go-to person. That's your go-to person for stuff. I think a lot of people take that for granted, but they really don't know what a best friend is. If something were to jump off, who's the person that comes to mind? That one person, that's your best friend right there. The title best friend is not something that's just given to you on a whim. No, it's given to you through experiences. It's given through trust and respect and stuff like that. They have to earn it. Best friend is just not going, oh, you're my best friend. Ah, move on. No, you earn the title best friend. It's like a ranking system. Best friend is someone you can damn near just walk into their house. Their folks know you're there. The best friend doesn't know that you're there. But you can just walk into the house, go all up in the fridge, eat their food, lay on their couch. You finally see them, and they'll be like, what's good? I was waiting for you this whole time. Like, you finally came down the stairs. You know, when are we going out? Like, when we about to hit up the bar or whatever and stuff like that. That's the best friend. You can walk into their house and act like, oh, I'm home. What's good? Best friend is someone that has your back indefinitely, unconditionally. A best friend is not going to be afraid to tell you the truth. Like, they'll interrupt you in mid-sentence, whatever you're talking about, and just lay out the truth to you, regardless of how you feel. Even though they do respect how you feel, I don't understand nowadays that people are busy with their lives, whether it's their job, whether it's their family, their other friends, or their significant other. Priorities need to be straight. The world is so crazy that we need somebody on this earth that's like a partner in crime. That's like a dynamic duo. You need at least one person that you, without a shadow of a doubt, can be like, this is that motherfucker who's gonna be right by my side this entire time. You fuck with him, I'm coming at you. You fuck with me, they'll come at you. Point blank. A lot of people take the title best friend, they let it go over their head, saying like, oh, I'm the best friend, but I barely even know you. A person can be flattered that, oh, you consider me your best friend, but it has to be mutual. It has to go both ways. Because if not, what is this? It's just a fake ass friendship, and we don't have time for fake ass friendships. Going back to what I was saying, best friend, that's like the number one spot. You know, some people are reluctant to have their significant other be their best friend, but if you are a best friend and you're not like dating or significant, that's still awesome in its own right. It's hard going through this world alone. It's hard going through this world struggling by yourself when you have someone that has your back indefinitely, that will go above and beyond for you because you will go above and beyond for them, and you both are aware of that. It's a great thing. A lot of people take it for granted. A lot of people don't cherish it. But when someone says, yo, I got your back, don't even trip. Seriously, yeah, you may have trust issues with other people, but when it comes to me, yo, I got your back. Matter of fact, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to show up. I'm already here. Where the fuck you at? A lot of people just need to have their priorities with who they have in their life and who they refer to in their life. If you say you're a best friend or you're my best friend, it has to go both ways as well. You can't just call someone, oh, you're my best friend, but I'm not your best friend. No, that's fucked up. It's just really stupid. Like, what's the point of even calling me your best friend, you know? There's always that gray area. And like I said before, it's not based on time. It should never be based on time. I'd rather have one person that I've known for 6 months versus another person, aka the best friend. I say that very loosely, by the way, that I've known for 10 or 20 years, but I barely even know them. I'd rather have that one person that I've known for 6 months and know so much about. We don't have to text every day, but we text throughout the week. How are you? When you want to hang out? Where you want to rip shit up? Be careful what title you give people. And don't just talk about it. Stop talking a big game. And it really sucks that those best friends who you've known for all these years, but you barely talk, you barely hang out, you barely do anything. Let's say, for example, you're waiting on them for a text or a phone call and you won't get it for like months on end. And all of a sudden, you bring it to their face and they'll just say, oh, it's just water under the bridge. You know you still love me. You know, we're still best friends. Are you sure about that? Just because I love you as a best friend doesn't mean, I'm not afraid to just cut it right then and there. What's the point? That's just like a band-aid. That's a scapegoat. You can't put a band-aid on that. You go without days or weeks or months without talking to me and yet you still call me a best friend? The fuck? No. Like I said, it's a mutual thing. If one person is always going to the other, that's not a best friendship. That's just a friendship. It's been downgraded. It's been demoted. So for people to say that, oh, you still love me, don't worry about it. Well, yeah, you still love me. You say that with a smile on your face? No. Fuck you. You're the best friend saying that, you should be worried. Be careful who you call best friend. If they're not your best friend, don't call them your best friend. Best friend title should be earned. It's not something that should just be given out of a whim. That's just stupid. If you have a best friend, congratulations. You're awesome for having a best friend. And if you prove it, that's even more awesome. Because words don't mean shit. Cherish those who value you. And fuck those who don't. HBRO.